The Londonpreneur Show with Michelle Carter.
This week's episode is brought to you by 121 Studios, London's premier community hub for media arts, education, collaboration, and production. Also thanks to Kate Childerhose of Edward Jones Financial and Tech Alliance. If you're starting a business here in London, they're here to help. If you want to find out more about these sponsors, please check us out at londonpreneurs.com. Welcome to another episode of the Londonpreneur Show, where I interview entrepreneurs here in the lovely London, Ontario, Canada. My guest today is Linda, and her business is called 4 Key Corners Bookkeeping. Welcome, Linda.
Thank you. Happy to be here, Michelle.
That's good. Let's get into the first question I ask everybody. And what is it that gets you out of bed in the morning?
Anticipation of what the day's going to bring, whether it's good or bad.
What could possibly bad happen that day?
Well, you never know. You just it depends on your perception.
So when did you decide to go into business for yourself?
Years ago, I took a hiatus to be with my husband. Mm-hmm. And this 2015, I just decided to reopen it and go forth from there.
Okay. So you're just kind of newly restarting your business.
Correct.
Does it help having a restart to be able to get back into the market? You've kind of been there once. You now have some tools to lean on.
Yes and no. The market's changed significantly.
Oh, okay.
So much so that it's almost like another learning curve.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And how long was the hiatus?
10 years.
10 years. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there is a bit of a change there.
Yes.
Why bookkeeping?
I enjoy it. There's nothing more than watching all the numbers come together and people come to you all distressed and worried, and you can change that for them.
You can give them some peace of mind.
I can so, yes.
Anything you're struggling with yet so far in business?
Just getting my name out there, integrating back into society it's a little challenging, but we're getting there.
What's your strategy been so far?
Network. Advertise if you can.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Have you practiced with any advertising yet?
Just a little bit. I've put an ad out on Kijiji.
Okay. And how has that turned out, do you think?
It's a waste of my money right now. But it will turn out. It will.
Okay. So Kijiji ads will usually take a little longer to...
For some people, yes. You have to get known. You have to have a brand. You have to... When you're rebranding yourself, it takes time, mm-hmm. right? And it's not going to happen overnight.
That's true. For maybe some of those other people thinking of starting their own bookkeeping business, do you have any mistakes or learning things that you'd like to share?
Yes. If someone tells you need more than what you really have going for you, question it. Go with your gut. Don't spend money that you don't need to.
Okay.
Right.
So be very cautious about money flow going out.
Extremely cautious.
Wow, that's a good lesson to learn. Probably earlier on in your business before it's a little bit later.
Yes.
Where would you like to see this business 5 years from now?
This business 5 years from now is going to be full-fledged, mm-hmm. multiple employees, multiple levels.
Oh, good. You have big dreams for this.
I do.
That's awesome. And do you mind if I ask a bit before when you were in business, how far you were along?
I had been in business about 3 years, and I was traveling across Ontario, the 401 corridor.
Oh, wow.
And I had a few clients that I went to their location. At the time, I didn't think about being a virtual bookkeeper.
Okay.
And being a virtual is a little more easier to do.
So that kind of sets you apart from some other bookkeepers if you can do it virtually.
Yes.
Can you be more specific in what virtual bookkeeper means?
Virtual means, I use QuickBooks Online, mm-hmm. and you take a snapshot. Everybody needs to have the app, and you take a snapshot of your receipt and you upload it. I don't need to see the receipt.
Okay, so they can send you pictures now instead of you collecting a a bag full of receipts.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, technology has changed things already.
Yes. The bags are good, but, they're interesting, but
do you just work with QuickBooks, or is there any other programs?
No, I have FreshBooks as well.
FreshBooks.
I'm certified in both, yes.
Okay. Now, how do you like that experience? I know it's a great app that I use as well.
Yes. FreshBooks is interesting. It's a little more easier for the basic bookkeeping and whatnot to do. Mm-hmm. I find it limits me for some reports that I like to pull. But all in all, for people that like to have their own hands on, it's a great tool to have.
Yeah, and I love how I can access it on my phone wherever I am. I can invoice people.
That's right. Exactly. I don't do estimates as well.
Yeah, you can send out estimates as well. It's a great little app. So it's FreshBooks if anybody else wants to download it and check it out. And you have a link on your website as well.
I do so.
So that they can directly get FreshBooks for their computer.
I do.
And tell me a bit more about you as a person. Do you have any hobbies?
I love reading, hiking, walking my dogs.
What kind of dogs do you have?
2 Shih Tzus.
What are their names?
Coco and BJ.
Okay.
They're adorable.
And do they come to client calls with you?
They would like to. But no, they're a little too distracting.
Yeah, I bet. So they get to stay home.
They do so.
So are you saying other hobbies you had?
Yes, I'm used to rollerblade, so I'm taking that up again.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. That's good.
Cross-country skiing, yeah.
That's good. At your age to start rollerblading and keeping fit. That's amazing. Sorry to date you there.
No, that's okay. I mean, that's inline skating, right? No.
Yeah. So let's get into marketing strategies. Have you used a lot of different marketing?
Yes, I have. I've hired marketing coach. I've hired VAs. VAs are excellent. They can really pinpoint where you need to strengthen up your verbiage. For myself, I need that.
Anything working so far? I know maybe a little bit too early to find out.
I think it's too early right now at this point because my website's only, maybe 3 months old.
Oh, okay. So it's still going to take a little bit of time to get those marketing programs going and your word of mouth out there as well.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to share with the audience?
No, I'll just be very careful where you put your money and where you put your energies.
Yeah, absolutely. Great advice. Well, thank you so much for coming to the show today. Where can we find out more information about you?
www.4keycorners.com.
Thanks again.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe, share it with your friends if you can, and check us out at londonpreneurs.com. We'll see you soon. Thanks again for watching this episode. If you want to make sure the Londonpreneur Show keeps producing up to 2 episodes a week, be sure to check out my Patreon campaign at patreon.com/thelondonpreneur. This way I can raise some extra funds to help with production and to find some more interesting people to interview.